started the game, made a few mistakes offensively that they converted, but thought we settled in after that. And you know, this is a good win. It was a different win, but it was a really good win. So I think our guys deserve a lot of credit for, you know, the mental focus and the energy that they played with.
Especially after, you know, the travel day that was supposed to be last night ended up being today. Just what did you see from guys, especially just like locking in and playing that aggressive basketball? Also Trey too, getting to the line 18 times.
Yeah, I mean, I think we pushed the ball up the court. We're beginning to understand how important spacing is. It allows you to play together, and we're spacing, you know, throughout possessions, particularly in the beginning of a possession where, you know, it gets us moving the ball up ahead, and teams have to guard you, you know, more from the early part of the possession to the second actions. And you know, I think it connects us and it helps us defensively too, especially, you know, we want to attack, but we want to attack with intelligence. And I think that's a really important component for our team.
And especially in that third quarter, you guys came out and put up 39 points. I feel like that's kind of when the lead really got the space. Just what did you see as the biggest difference coming out in that third quarter?
I mean, sometimes there isn't that big a difference. As you may make a few more shots. It's a few possessions here and there. You get a couple of stops. I think it was a little bit of everything. You know, we were able to get to the line. Thought we did a good job, you know, forcing them to be in tough situations defensively by attacking the rim. And you know, again, we shared the ball. I mean, when you share the ball like that, and particularly if you're out in the open floor, you're tough to guard.
Quin, with you guys being able to have 3 straight games with wins, just what does it say about those habits that you guys have been kind of hammering home on?
Yeah, I'd like to not get too excited about 3 in a row,
right.
But I do think that our guys should feel good about, you know, some of the progress that, you know, that we've made in a few areas. You know, I think, you know, really playing better offensively, spacing better, executing, you know, more connected, really helps our defense. And you know, I think we've had a better focus on the defensive end. And that's, you know, that's something that we need to continue to do. You know, it can't be a function of whether we win a couple in a row or lose a couple in a row. That's just got to continue to be who we are. And the more you do something, you know, the more it becomes who you are.
Coach, you talked before the game about the bench, specifically Jalen Johnson. What did you see out of him tonight?
Well, he's given us a lift. You know, when I've talked about some of those defensive plays and being able to make plays in transition, you know, that's something that he excels at. You know, I thought we had, you know, not just Jalen. You know, AJ came in and was, you know, really not just aggressive shooting the ball, but really efficient. You know, he's one of the guys I think that his ability to space is really a big thing. And we were finding each other. You know, I think guys were looking for each other. You can never say enough about Aaron. I've said it before. You know, he didn't play the other night. Trent played. Got a couple questions about that. You know, we felt like the matchup was good, and tonight it was a good game for Aaron. And you know, I thought when he came in the game as well, you know, he really picked us up defensively. He was able to knock down a shot. So really throughout, you know, those guys have given us really good minutes, and it's the way they're playing as well. You know, I think they're. I'd like to see us gamble a little bit less. I think we give up some easy buckets on back doors and trying to stop the break high and things like that, where we can be more disciplined there. But for the most part, that's not just our bench. I think our bench, they were prepared to play. And a night where, you know, after last night and, you know, interesting day of travel. I say day because we didn't get to travel last night. But that, to me, that's part of it, you know, like your ability to like put that behind you and focus on the moment. And I think it's, you know, it's a sign of a team that's maturing.